The latest in artificial intelligence models, such as chatgpt, Google's Bard, and midjourney, are becoming more popular by the day, but have you stopped to consider their impact? Recent research has uncovered that these generative models are encoding biases and stereotypes and spreading nonsensical information on a massive scale. Marginalized groups are particularly affected by this, and the repercussions are not to be taken lightly. As if that isn't concerning enough, the fabricated information has the ability to sway human belief as these models become increasingly intertwined with our daily lives. Since most of the primary training material used by these AI models comes from the internet, there's a continual feedback loop that reinforces these biases and nonsensical information. It's a vicious cycle, and it's up to us to put a stop to it. These revealing, eye-opening findings are published in a perspective in the journal Science. The co-author, Abiba Berhane, adjunct assistant professor in Trinity School of Computer Science and Statistics, along with her team, are calling for swift action. The study seeks to assess the impact that generative models have on human beliefs and biases since marginalized groups are disproportionately affected. It's vital to implement interventions and resources to educate the public and policymakers about how these AI models work. There's just too much misinformation and hype surrounding them. Furthermore, Berhane emphasized how these generative models lack the ability to communicate uncertainty, unlike humans. This could result in distortion and an individual's acceptance of these answers as factually accurate. Companies may also incentivize anthropomorphizing generative models as intelligent, empathetic, or even childlike to serve their financial interests, which exacerbated these issues. One example of these biases is the story about how generative models assigned higher risk scores to Black defendants, leading court judges to alter their sentencing patterns and perpetuate racial disparities. What's concerning is that biases and fabricated information aren't easy to shake off once they've become ingrained in an individual's beliefs. Children are particularly susceptible to this as they are more likely to anthropomorphize technology and fall for these distortions. To put a stop to this vicious cycle, we need to conduct a detailed analysis of the generative model's impact on beliefs and biases. We also need to focus our studies and interventions on the marginalized populations who are affected the most by the misinformation spread by these models. It's up to us to take action and correct these biases and false information before they become ingrained in our beliefs and negatively impact society in the long run. If you need to read this publication, the link is available in the description below. Do subscribe to keep updated with the latest happenings in the world of science.